Viewers should consult a professional before adopting any of the training techniques in this program. Any activity you do with your dog is at your own risk and may produce varied results. Tonight on Cesar 911, it's one of Cesar's most dangerous encounters.
Rocky is in attack mode 24/7.
This German Shepherd mix is a nightmare for his owner.
He attacked me. I was bleeding like crazy.
And a threat to any man.
He will lunge at them and try to get at that person to hurt them.
And then,
Up, get down.
a puppy's bad habits put two children at risk.
Hey, whisk!
It got me to think about what damage he could do to my kids.
It's bad.
Hey! He usually bites us, jumps on us.
Can Cesar stop him before he gets worse?
He's biting, and it's gonna become way stronger to the point that they're not gonna stop him.
This is Cesar 911. Cesar's first 911 call comes from Lori, who is worried about her 20-year-old daughter and her German Shepherd mix.
So, how can I help?
Well, we have a very aggressive dog on our hands. My daughter Jolene has a dog that's in attack mode 24/7. Rocky is not nice. He wants to bite everyone. He wants to bark at everybody. He's crazy. We can't figure Rocky out because he has no reason to be crazy aggressive. He has no reason to be.
All right, give me a little background on the dog.
He basically grew up in a very rural area.
Okay.
No neighbors, pretty much. Very quiet.
Yeah.
And now Jolene and Rocky moved to the city. And here his behavior is just amplified.
Oh, so he was this way in the country?
Yes, but it was manageable.
So you managed through isolation?
Yes, yes. His behavior is just 100 times worse here. He does not like men, period. Girls, it was always okay.
Mm-hmm.
But men, and it was just
what do you
guys.
think it is?
He's just very protective. He wants Jolene all to himself. And now Jolene has roommates and her boyfriend that she has to protect 24/7. I would like her to be able to have a normal life.
That's right.
She's put her life on hold for Rocky.
Yeah.
Jolene was in the hospital once.
Because?
Rocky bit her. Jolene is in a very dangerous situation. She needs Cesar's help right now. Otherwise, someone will get seriously hurt and or Rocky will need to be put at a rescue. If Jolene had to get rid of Rocky, she would be devastated.
Okay, so how do I meet Rocky?
Just ring the doorbell.
Mm-hmm. And then I witness. All right.
You will witness Rocky.
All right.
Cesar heads over to Jolene's house to observe Rocky in action.
It's all right. Just go back inside and give me the leash.
Okay. Do you need a muzzle?
No.
My name is Jolene Wiebe. I'm 20 years old. I got Rocky when I was a teenager. Basically, I grew up with him. Everyone calls Rocky my little circus dog because he can do so many tricks and all these fun things, but he just doesn't know how to be with people. Rocky was a quirky puppy. He was kind of fearful of people, fearful of just large men, anyone who didn't really look like me. And over time, he's only gotten worse. At his worst, Rocky really wants to hurt someone. He will lunge at them, bark, growl, snarl, and try to get at that person to hurt them. Rocky has bitten a few people. Fairly recently, somehow I ended up getting pushed in the middle of a fight between Rocky and the pit bulls. They were very scary, and as they were trying to get at each other, they attacked me. That was the most pain I've ever been in. I had to be on antibiotics, I had to be on painkillers. It just really put my life on hold. It was like out of commission. It really changes the way you look at your dog when they've attacked you. It really takes away that trust, like in a second. It's really taking a toll on me. And now Rocky's aggression issues are getting worse. Everyone always asks me why I keep Rocky and why I continue to put myself through this. To me, Rocky's he's like my best friend. And I feel like it would just haunt me for the rest of my life that I quit on Rocky. Oh my God.
This dog is too dangerous right now for me to handle alone. Bring Junior. Junior. I'm bringing in Junior because his calm energy would affect Rocky. Settle him down, Junior. And then I can try to get a leash on him. Here you go. Backing down, he retrieve. So we're gonna take over his territory. Hey! Now that's the real dog right there. That's the real dog. If you study his bark, it's a very frantic bark. Normal dogs don't bark this frantic. They don't need. A dog that is very secure of himself don't need to overdo it. Come on, Junior. Let's just take it slow. A frantic dog in this aggressive state can be very dangerous because it can be very unpredictable. I need to get a leash on him so I can gain some control of him. You have my broom?
Cesar uses a broom to create a barrier for some extra space.
Go, go. Stay. The broom helped to distract Rocky from me when I approached into his space. When I accidentally dropped the leash, thankfully Junior was there. So I removed Junior's leash, and I used that because I have to get control of the situation.
As soon as Cesar has Rocky safely on the leash, he immediately takes the dog from his territory and out onto more neutral ground.
His biggest thing is not to trust men, So the only way he can actually learn to trust men is if a man gain his trust. That's right. Talking about you. All right, we got to talk to your owner now.
Cesar sends Rocky back to Jolene so he can try ringing the doorbell again and see if Rocky's reaction is different.
Hey, hey!
Cesar is called by a concerned mother, worried about her daughter's German Shepherd mix and his dangerous aggression towards men.
Rocky has bitten a few people.
After an intense standoff, Cesar was able to make some breakthroughs with Rocky, only to be charged again.
There you go. Take him inside and put him in the kennel. Come on, Junior. The fact that Rocky charged again is a bad sign. He's really insecure and we need to do a lot of work. Jolene.
Hi.
Wow, what a way to welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Sit right here?
Yes.
You okay?
Yeah.
What a way. I haven't done one of those in a long time.
Yeah.
So he's very insecure. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. He's always been really insecure.
Yeah, he was like
Always.
freaking out.
Always.
A lot of people say, well, this is an aggressive dog, but to me, no, I can hear the frantic, you know, and it's too fast, too much teeth.
Yeah.
And that's not a normal bark.
Yeah. You know, I went from being so confident with him that I could help him, that he'd be fine, but he has so much more energy and so much more power than me now.
Right.
And now I'm scared and I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm ready to move forward with him.
Jolene, she's just stuck in a vicious cycle. The more aggressive Rocky is, the more she worries about it. Then he becomes more insecure and lashes out. This kind of cases, I think it's best if we remove him from the house. He comes to the ranch, he spends time with other dogs, and since he's afraid of men, he has to actually meet a man that can help him. By me taking Rocky away, I can give a little bit of a break. Of course, I can work on Rocky's self-esteem, and Rocky can actually learn that a man can help him, because that's the only way he's going to get better with men. There is no other way. You can't take online courses, how to be with guys, you know, and how to trust men. I know I can help you with Rocky. The world might think I'm crazy, but I think he's just very insecure.
Oh my gosh, it just made me so happy to hear Cesar saying that he could help my dog.
Okay.
I'm so happy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wasting no time, Cesar has Jolene bring Rocky to his dog psychology center right away.
How are you? Welcome.
I'm so happy to see you.
Rocky needs to get into a better state of mind before I can actually start helping him. So I'm going to get my pack to help me out. You're going to bring him in there, and then the pack is going to help me with it.
Yeah.
Dogs need to find a natural order in a pack. Right now, Rocky is on protection mode 24/7. My dog should be able to put Rocky in a much better state. Ears back. You can see how tense he is in the neck. Just go. Yep. I want my dogs to really tell me how bad this dog is, which, as you see, tense. That's what she's behaving, tense. Look at Argus. See, she's unsure about him. Joe is way stronger than him. See how he gave distance to Joe?
Yeah.
Joe is very powerful. It's all right.
I'm so ready to jump in to grab Rocky and protect Argus.
I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. Look at that. See, your dog is surrendering to Argus. Look at that. Look at that. That's all right. This is all good.
Okay.
My dogs are not allowed to fight unless they get attacked. When Argus charged Rocky like that, it's not because Argus wanted to fight. It's just the opposite. He's charging him to calm him down.
Because he's not trying to fight him.
No, he's trying to just to mellow him down. Argus just wants Rocky to take his place in the pack. That place is the bottom, as a follower, not a leader. There you go. Now he's happy-go-lucky. See that? This is a pack working on like day one.
They're showing him.
They're showing him. You're welcome in the pack as long as you follow the rules. Now that Rocky is not as tense, I can start working on his trust issues around men.
You want me to leave?
This is it.
Okay.
Now I have to gain his trust.
Yeah.
He needs to attach himself to somebody.
Yeah.
And
Because look, he's already.
yeah, I need to. Yeah, he's anxious.
With the crying.
Don't worry about it. So go and
Thank you.
have a good resting time, and we keep you posted. And
Cesar told me to go and relax. I'm like, oh, finally. I never get to just leave Rocky and not have to worry. Right now, I don't have to.
all right. So this is my second face-to-face meeting with Rocky. But this time, he has become part of a pack. I have to use this moment to establish myself as the leader of this pack and the first man that Rocky obeys. Hey.
Cesar let his own pack start Rocky's rehab by diffusing his aggression and letting him relax as a pack dog.
There you go. Now he's happy-go-lucky.
Now in a calmer state, Cesar tries to get Rocky to trust a man for the first time in his life.
Bring Junior. Come on, Junior. Junior was really helpful in our last standoff. And now Rocky associates Junior with surrendering to me, which is my goal. Settle him down, Junior. But before he gets there, Rocky will try to create different outcomes. So he will try fight and flight and avoidance. But ultimately, I'm making it clear that he only has one choice, which is to surrender. There you go. This is a huge moment in Rocky's rehabilitation because he chose to surrender to my leadership instead of attacking. And with time, he will learn to trust me completely. There you go. Good boy, good boy. Look. For him to come near me after me chasing him is a big change. And that's the power of the pack. Just close the gap. You get closer and closer and closer. That's it for today. I'm really tired.
The next day, Cesar builds on his one-on-one success and brings in other male members of his film crew to see if Rocky can get used to their presence.
We're gonna have him in the middle. We're gonna make this whole entire pack his friends. I have to address Rocky's insecurities around men. There you go, you got a little nervous there. So, I'm gonna have my male crew members use food so they can create a positive and new association towards them. This will help Rocky trust men more. So here. So here is. You're changing. No. See that skittishness part that you're seeing? You know, now it's your turn. By repeating this ritual, Rocky learns that his calm energy and trust in men is rewarded with food. This is just trust. He's in the middle. He's in the circle. He was afraid of everybody when we met him. And now we're closing that gap. This was a big step for Rocky today. When I first met him, he was way too dangerous to be around men. Now he's literally eating out of the palm of their hands. My God, that's really good. He agrees. Good boy. That's a good boy.
Over the next week, Cesar continues to build Rocky's confidence through a series of exercises.
Spending energy, this is a good way. Rocky.
Until he's convinced Rocky is feeling less insecure.
Look at the eyes. Look at the difference.
Now, he invites Jolene back to the DPC to show her the progress he has made and introduce a relationship-building exercise for her and Rocky.
How are you?
Awesome.
Good?
Rocky! Having that little break was wonderful for me because I feel like I was able to calm down and get ready to move forward.
All right, so let's go and practice some search and rescue. Search and rescue is going to be a fun new way for Rocky and Jolene to create a healthier bond. Finding Jolene will help Rocky build his self-esteem. Here you go. For Jolene, is practicing staying calm around Rocky. So right now I'm going to ask this guy to go find his human. Go, go, go. He's looking for Jolene. Look at that.
Rocky!
There you go.
I hid behind the box and he was able to find me, no problem.
Rocky, Rocky, come here. Hide in another color.
I hid inside of the box.
Go.
And Rocky had to really think about it. He ran up to look for me and then he ran back down.
He doesn't care about the goats. He's looking for Jolene.
Rocky found me and this is amazing.
Yeah.
Hi.
More praise, more praise. This is a big deal.
It's been a long time, like since we've enjoyed playing games with each other.
I am absolutely blown away with Jolene's peacefulness, joyfulness. But now they have the trust. Now that she has the respect. Now she understands.
That was so fun. After today, I'm thrilled with Rocky's progress and my own. It was like how it's supposed to be between a person and their dog.
You look more relaxed.
I am. I'm happy.
Good. It's like these two just hit the reset button and they can make a fresh start in their dynamic.
Thank you.
Now, to build on this progress, I want her to work with Rocky's reactions around men. And I want them to do more activities like this, where they can just have fun together, and Rocky doesn't feel like protecting her all the time.
Cesar's next 911 call comes from Sandra, who's concerned about the way her daughter's new puppy is behaving around her grandchildren.
So welcome into my office. So how can I help you?
Well, my daughter have a dog, and we wish to be able to enjoy him, but he's too crazy with my grandchildren.
Yes.
He jump on them.
Get him down, Matthew, get him down.
Hey, whisk! And, you know, he have very, very sharp teeth, and everything that get on his reach, he's able to tear. But, hey, no! My daughter got already this big scratch on her face. And that day, I really got very angry. I said, what if this happened to one of the kids? Now he's being put outside, and it's sad because he's not playing with anybody but himself. And my daughter loves dogs. She treats her dogs like babies, and I think she's spoiling this dog.
How old is he?
5 months approximately, and he's big. He's a puppy, and he has too much energy. We cannot have control of him.
What breed is he?
Bisla.
Okay. By breed, a Bisla is a hunting dog, and it needs to be challenged. It can live in a home setting, but only if the family take their high energy and fast-moving brain into account.
Hopefully when he matures, he will change, his behavior. But we can't wait until... Oh, my God.
No, it won't. That's a big myth. He needs to be taught at this early age. It's like letting a kid grow up and just misbehave, and somehow he's going to change when he mature. No, he developed a bad habit.
Right.
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to tell you this doesn't adjust on its own. This is one of those cases that you can clearly see the bad habit being built. So what will be a goal for you from a grandma point of view?
We want him to be part of the family, where we can enjoy, hug him and, be close to him.
Then we have to work really hard.
I hope Cesar can help the family learn how to deal with whiskey. Otherwise, there is no other option than giving him away.
Let's go see it.
Cesar heads to dog owners Rocio and Leonardo's home so he can observe live surveillance footage of their interaction with whiskey.
Oof.
What?
Oof, oof, oof. Now he's jumping on to bite their hands. She's still getting affection. I gotta go in. It's pretty bad.
This way. Stop it. No bite.
Cesar was called by a concerned grandmother whose daughter's family has a Vizsla puppy who's starting to bite. After watching a live feed of the dog's increasingly aggressive behavior around the kids, Cesar steps in to talk to the parents.
No bite.
That's pretty bad. Hello. Wow. Talk about negotiation. Are you a lawyer?
No, I'm not.
You should be. You negotiate a lot with this guy. How are you? So, that's all right. I got it.
Thank you.
I'm Leonardo Chavez.
And I'm Rocio Chavez.
We have 2 children, Matthew, about to turn 9, and Victoria, which just turned 4.
I decided to get a dog for our kids. And after doing extensive research on a breed that would be active and yet kid-friendly, I found Vizsla, and I thought, perfect. So we got Whiskey, and he was about 8 weeks old at the time, very cute. He had all the puppy wrinkles, the big head with a little body.
Long ears that just covered his face, and actually he would chew on his ears.
Once Whiskey started teething is when the issues began. He'd chew on anything, including us. He would knock down my daughter.
Hey, no, no.
And his play would get aggressive.
No, no.
When he jumps on me, he scratches me.
Whisk.
He usually jumps on us, bites us,
Hey, Whisk.
and it's kind of just chaos with him.
I can't even take Whiskey out for a walk. I'm terrified he'll bite somebody on the street. One time I was trying to train Whiskey to sit, and I got distracted, and in seconds he leaped towards me, bit my lip, and resulted in a pretty bad wound.
I'm scared because I don't want that to happen to me and like anyone else.
No. Off with.
It really scared me, and it got me to think about what damage he could do to my kids, my daughter especially. I'm terrified that one of these days he's just gonna get her in the face. So because of it, we have kept them outside. You know, my goal of having them bond with a dog, it's not happening at all. It's the complete opposite. And if we don't get help now, I'm afraid Whiskey will end up being an outside dog, completely isolated from our family. He's losing out on that. The family that...
I've thought about giving Whiskey away if it can be a indoor dog. You know, he's 24/7 outside.
No way. He's our family. I'm not gonna give up on him.
Is beyond excited. This is the excitement that hurts. So when I was looking at the tablet, you're giving affection to this, and that's not healthy. Okay? See, the more you look at him when he's in that state, the more you feed on that. The more you do this, which you did, the more you actually give your space. So he pretty much is in control of everything. 5 months of age. We don't stop it now. It's just going to continue. Playing, he's a puppy, but he's biting. And his intensity, his determination is going to become way stronger to the point that they're not going to stop him. The fact that you guys are keeping him away, and that's how you deal with his brain will never learn to be any other way. Because you're not really teaching anything. You're just putting a pause on things.
Right.
It's just Chuck E. Cheese all day long. It's all excitement.
Right.
Whiskey is a dog that has no rules, boundaries, or limitations. The very basics of good dog behavior. The family need to step it up now. The first thing you have to do is present food. So before you even put them around dogs or children, you create impact of respect. So if you can control a dog around food, you can control that dog around anything.
Let's do this.
Does it make it
Head
sense?
on.
Yes, it does make sense.
Yeah.
Totally.
So here, yes. There you go. It's not that you are being mean to the dog. A dog needs to learn that he can be in front of these things and he has to come out with a different response. So I'm giving direction. I'm just telling you that this thing, you can't touch it.
You can't touch it, correct.
So if I say that you can't touch this, you can't touch my kid, you can't touch this, you can't touch that. That gives you access to create rules and boundaries.
Just seeing Cesar put the food in front of Whiskey and teach him to leave it and not touch it, it was amazing. Completely different dog in like less than 5 minutes.
I just want to put you in a situation where you begin to teach. So you're teaching rules. Nothing excites a dog more than food, and Ham has a strong scent. So this challenge is perfect for Rocio because normally she allows Whiskey's excitement to control the situation. Now, she needs to be the one in control. Let's begin with one. I want her to do exactly what I did. Put down the container of food right in front of Whiskey and make him understand that it's off limits and he's not allowed to eat it. Simple. He can come near. You understand? Your energy, your frame of mind is, I'm claiming this. That's your bad habit. See it? So he came and touched it. What do? You move it away. See it? This movement, you moving away. He's moving away. We have to keep the kids in mind.
Yes.
Which approach is going to be healthy for our children?
Back off.
Yes. Because the kids are not going to be thinking about anything.
Whisk, whisk, whisk.
Cesar is teaching boundaries to an out-of-control Vizsla puppy who is finding it hard to follow Cesar's instructions.
Whisk, whisk, whisk.
Well, here. Here, we still teach. There you go. So that's the last memory. Okay? That was a sneak attack, but it's actually good that when he does something off limits, I can jump right in with the correction. He's going to go after the food until we establish this boundary. And Rocio needs to teach this to him so she can set all the boundaries in her house full of kids. There we go. Turn around. Put the foot down. Not around. Yeah. Not away. Towards. Yeah. Down. Put it down. Touch the side. Touch the side. Touch the side. There we go. There you go. Touch the side again. Not yet. He's like figuring it out. Okay? Very good. Go back to your position. So he's still figuring it out. So you already know he can't touch it, but he doesn't know that he has to walk away. Now you go. That's what you want. I want Rocio to use the food to claim her space. It's a way of saying, you only get this food when I say so. Then the touch snaps Whiskey's brain out of his excitement about the food. She needs to be assertive as she does this. There you go, right there. Nice. Set it down. Nice. Touch. Nice. There you go. it down. There you go. That's right. Just relax. That was way better than the first one. You got it. There you go. He's laying down. He can't touch it, though. He can't lick it or touch it. That's surrender. How's it feel?
Amazing.
That's right. Because now you're being clear and you're teaching your baby, who's a dog, manners.
Correct.
So if you can do that with food, you transfer that to your child.
Yeah. So far, I am feeling so empowered by today's meeting and hopeful.
We have to change the perception of how you love him. You know what I mean? Because he's a baby, which is difficult, challenging for her, because for her it was this fairy tale. You know, I want a dog to be raised with my kids, and I want the white picket fence. You know, the whole American dream.
I teared up today because I realized that it's been me that's been doing things wrong the whole time, and I have to change that.
So discipline is the bridge from goals to success. That's how you get to the next level. You need structure.
How do I?
You have to come to the ranch. I am starting to see Rocio's confidence change with whiskey. Her bigger issue is how she babies whiskey and encourages his bad behavior. I have some special guests for her to meet to get some hope.
The next day, the Chavez family joined Cesar at the Dog Psychology Center to learn more about Vizslas.
I want to show you how a Vizsla looks like when he's under control. Look at that spin! Look at this spin! I love you. They look like Liz. I know. You're surrounded, and we get you like a Vizsla shot. Look how much she loves them. Yeah, she loves them. Today, I brought some specially trained Vizslas, show dogs actually, for Leonardo and Rocio to see. Some are obedience trained and others are agility trained. These are well-adjusted Vizslas, but the point I want to get across to them is the more you challenge a Vizsla, the better it is for them. So this is an obstacle course, right? And that's a challenge. Now you're telling a dog, go through a tunnel, go through a pyramid, go through these little tubes. So I want you guys to come in. Agility is a great way for dog owners to drain their excited dog's mental and physical energy. It's going to be very important for Whiskey to follow Rocio through a structured environment. So watch how we actually work as a team. Okay. There you go. Here, let him settle down here in the middle. So don't go to that step until the brain settles. Let him master step 1, step 2, that's step 3. All right, that's all. Right now, Whiskey is protesting against the obstacle in front of him. And he's hoping by saying no, I'll let him quit. But I need him to finish the exercise so he understands that no is not an option. We can't quit because he's going to say no in other areas. Right? So, yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Now you do it.
What was that? I was a bit scared at first because he told me, you're going to do that with the whiskey now. And I thought, I've never done that before. I mean, that's impossible.
So that's why I did it, so you can see how I deal with that. Because you're talking to Whiskey. I'm not talking to Whiskey. I'm just talking an excited brain. When they're misbehaving, it's not the name who's misbehaving. It's just the brain dealing with the situation. So you go to emotional, I go to instinct. Go for it. You can do the baby one. There you go. Let's do it again. Right. Let's do it again. That's good. This celebration is for you, Rocio.
Yay.
Oh, but your handling skills are getting better.
I had never seen Rocio do anything like that before. I was really proud of her.
Whiskey challenged me a lot, but as the owner, you have to keep with it. Don't give up. And it worked.
Come on, Rocio.
Okay.
The teeter-totter is literally a baby step for Rocio. I won't let her quit until she masters the rest of the agility course.
Okay. Keep that momentum. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You got this. There you go. Now go run to the tunnel. Come on, tunnel. Duck his head when you do that.
Seeing Whiskey going through the agility test made us very proud. But the best part of today was seeing Rocio's face and then happiness. It was a good feeling.
Good job, Whiskey.
Wowza. And sit.
Good job, Mommy. Good job, Mommy.
She did it! Okay, let's do that. Rocio's work on the agility course shows that persistence worked with this puppy, but he also needs an everyday outlet for his energy. And Rocio hasn't even been able to walk him before now. I want to translate what she learned today to her own sidewalk.
The next day,
Shoulders up, heads up. I'm not looking at the ground. I'm not looking at the dog.
Cesar returns to the Chavez family home to help Rocio establish a daily routine with Whiskey.
So here, see how I deal when he's getting excited? There you go. Look, I want you to be. So here, I'm never going to answer to him if he's pulling. This is good. Look. Rocio needs to start a daily ritual with Whiskey that will give him exercise and reinforce who's in charge in this household. Go ahead, Rocio.
When Cesar gave me the leash to walk Whiskey, I was a bit scared. I've never been able to walk Whiskey without him going crazy. I've not been able to handle him.
Just step out your pace a little bit more. Can you feel your hesitation? Okay. He's walking in front of you.
Right? Not back?
Yeah, not back.
Okay.
Shorten out the leash. Nice. Shoulders a little bit more up. More like a proud Latina. Belleza Latina kind of thing. Nuestra belleza, yeah. Yeah, eso. Yeah. The pride. You see what I'm saying? You have to walk with pride.
When he told me, come on, you got this. You have to bring out that proud Latina. And immediately, it's like I knew what he was referring to.
Nice. Right there. See that feeling right there? Yeah, that's the feeling. Rocio's realizing that a small change in her own behavior can trigger big changes in Whiskey. But her biggest concern, and the reason Rocio's mom called me for help in the first place, is that her kids will be safe. So before I leave, I want her to see what's possible. I want her son Matthew to take Whiskey for a walk, something he's never done before. Matthew, you ready to walk him?
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? It's a must.
Whiskey, stop.
Nice.
Caesar is helping the Chavez family to assert control over their overactive Vizsla puppy, Whiskey. After working with Rocio, it's time for her 9-year-old son Matthew to see if he can be safe around Whiskey.
Matthew, you ready to walk him?
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? It's a must. Here. Whiskey is 5 months old, so we have to stop this behavior now.
Whisk.
In a very short time, it could become very bad for the kids. That's why I want Matthew to learn how to walk Whiskey. If he can get control of him now, it will mean this family and this dog have a future together. Yeah. Head up. Nice. In the beginning, we're gonna do it that way, okay? So you see how he's holding? He's a little tense. Can you see that arm right there? Yeah. Don't let him take you.
I want to walk him.
Oh.
Don't look at the dog, just look forward. There we go. In control, Matthew. In control. Up, head up. There we go. Nice. Very good, Matthew. You're teaching him to follow you. That's going to help him to drain his energy.
Oh, I'm so proud of him.
Matthew's never been able to walk Whiskey before, and here he is doing it. I'm so proud of him, and Whiskey too. He's behaving.
That one right there. That's right there. That is right there. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Yes. You get A++, Matthew.
This is unbelievable.
See, this becomes his memory. What I did outside with my family was to walk with them. My job was to pay attention to them at all times, to follow them, to trust them, to be calm with them, to listen to them. That became his job.
If somebody told me, I would not believe it.
But the good thing is he's 5 months old. Yeah, you guys are still in prevention stage. Yeah. This is a good day. I'm really pleased at the progress that the whole family has made. I'm gonna give them 2 homework assignments. First, to set and enforce boundaries around food. Second, to keep practicing the daily walks. I've given them the tools. Now, they just need to use them. Hey, man, Matthew, thank you so much for letting me help you, okay? Hey! Thank you, familia. Thank you so much. See you next time.
2 weeks later, the Chavez family returns to the DPC to show Cesar the progress that they've made with Whiskey.
So how is at home? Things are better?
Big time.
I think the exercising really helps. He
Right.
doesn't have all that energy build up.
Right.
Yeah, it's made the world of difference.
All right, let me see your homework. There you go.
I'm able to take them for bike rides with Whiskey there.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Oh, wow.
We had like ground turkey. We had all these bags of temptation.
A buffet. Wow, that's pretty awesome. There we go.
Exactly.
It's really good. Really good.
Cesar came at a perfect time for us. He helped us implement the perfect methods to help Whiskey be part of the family. Whiskey's a completely different dog.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you, Cesar.
Thank you.
Amazing. I'm so grateful for his help because now I could combine my kids, my dog, my 2 loves in one.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye. Come on, Mincy. Wow, that was a challenge, isn't it? So what do you think? We did a good job? That was a good job we did, don't we?
After 2 weeks of practicing their homework, Jolene, her mother Lori, and Rocky meet Cesar to check on their progress.
Hey, how are you?
Everybody looks beautiful. This is good. Look, he's free. He's happy and friendly. And
It seemed like he was looking for you, too.
I hope so. When I think back to my first meeting with Rocky, he wanted to attack me. But after working with him, I was able to break through his insecurity and show him that he doesn't need to protect Jolene. All right, let me see your thing. Awesome. Same gender, different energy.
So
That was good. He's totally calm. Maybe even a little happy there. Nice. There you go.
oh, this was pretty good.
Nice.
That was really fun.
Nice. There you go. That's good.
He's changed.
The thing is, he controlled your life.
Yeah.
And you became out of control that he became overprotected.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's the opposite. It's the opposite.
Now I don't have to worry.
Yeah.
I was shocked by Rocky's transformation. Seeing how much he's been able to change in such a short period of time was great. He's a completely different dog already, and seeing these changes in him have given me like a new hope.
Bye, Rocky.
Thank you.
Beautiful.